Hello guys, in this tutorial I gonna take some doubts about stateless and stateful. So what kind of things is that? And right now, how can I say, we use a lot of class components because now we can use a state and life cycles and things like that. But we gonna not talk about hooks. That is new feature that can we now can use in function components, state and life cycles and things like that. But it's very different. But let's stay in the basically the simple. So I'm gonna just take some doubts about your guys that what kind of things, how can I use this to, and let's do this work. And basically class is is a class that we can use a lot of things. So we're gonna do this first because we use a lot. So let's first thing import React and our component from React. Okay, this is very basic. So we're gonna create a user class that extend component, and here our header method and return something. So let's just do some div called users class. And of course, we need to export default that users class right here. So right now, if you guys are looking right here, of course, I need to import right. We're gonna use that. It's like a parent for everyone. So let's import users class from we are in components and users class, right? So just take this class right here and we just call this one right here. Sure. Now we have the users class that is our class component. Is very basically very very simple, right? You guys, I think you understand everything right here. So right now, I'm gonna take it something that most of you guys don't use, but it's very important to know how to use and what this benefits, and is why I'm here to teach you guys. So let's try this. So here we need to import React, but we can use a arrow function from ECMA 6, and I think you guys know about arrow function, and I'm not gonna take a walk through that. So let's do this. We're gonna call this user functional, and that's our and just return a div that gonna call user functional. And we need to export this too. So export the full user functional, and we're gonna use our class right here. We're gonna import this one. So is user functional from is on the same folder. So we're gonna just need to not call this one. So let's do this weird. Okay, is our functional. Yeah. So let's say hello users from functional. Oops, I did not focus. So we need to put this one inside our div. Everything must be on div. You guys can use use these two. We can do, let's try, you basically rect fragment is very useful, so we can just say react fragment is the same thing like div, but is more react, I think. But okay, we got this one, and it is right here. Let's do more ones. Two. Oh god. So let's take this one. Copy this one, and this one. We have a lot of users right now, and user functional, user functional. So very nice. And right here we're gonna say some, let's think, some users name. So Diego, Amanda, and Pablo. Oh, we have this too. Okay. We have some problem because I need right now to use props. So in the functional, why is not working right here? Right. I just say I'm calling this component, and why is not working? You guys thought about? So because we are using our component just saying that we can just say to the parent that we are not having right now. This is not parent, right? So what I can do? So we use a props right here, and we don't need to do this right here. So you don't need to this dot props. It's not in the functional. You don't need this one. So you just say props dot. We can say children. So here are children. So here is the magic. Now we are working on it with parent and children. So it's basically more useful for us because we take this functional and use it on this class. Okay, so what we can do with the functional and class together, because basically functional is just, let's think that we have a lot of lists. We're gonna map that, filter that from our API, and we can use our component that can be cards. Yeah, it can be a lot of cards right here that we have a title for our pair champion or things like that. And we're gonna take all the things in the function. So we're gonna just list everything right here and use right here. Is the more common thing to do with the stateless component, because we are just take out of memory leak, and it's gonna be a better performance for us. Is why React are doing a lot of changes with React hooks, because it's better for performance and very dry. The code is very clean, and so that's all I can say. Use a lot of this. Class is very useful for we today and those days, right? But I will explain next what kind of thing is hooks and how we can use and a functional component that's gonna be great because it's a very amazing feature from Facebook is gonna use for us, and thanks God you guys change a lot of things, but we're gonna study more, but it's very useful. So thank you guys for listening today, and is that everything you guys have for question and everything like that, just talk to me. We're gonna talk more deep what is stateless and stateful, and gonna say is that, my friends, thank a lot.